Hi, my name is Caroline Smith, and I am here to give you a video presentation of my ePortfolio that I've been working on in order to graduate with a Master's of Instructional Technology degree. I was born and raised in Virginia, and I've been living in Colorado since 1990. So this information just gives you a little bit about my background, what I do for a living, how I feel about writing my ePortfolio or putting that together, and how it's a little scary. And then I have personal and professional goals. I'd like to work in a public school system assisting teachers who need help with technology. When I first started this program, I thought I was going to just learn how to enjoy teaching online better because I didn't really love it. And once I got into the program, I found that I really like the behind-the-scenes sort of curriculum development aspect of it. So after a few years, I'd like to then move into a coaching position. 10 years from now, I see myself on a beach working remotely and enjoying my life. So personal goals, I'd like to simplify my life and downsize my belongings, which would definitely make it easier to move to the Caribbean. And I want to focus on my creative and artistic side. So the next section under candidate info is my technology philosophy, and let me open this up. Basically, I feel as though it's imperative for students to learn to use the technology that they will be using once they get out into their careers. I like to find appropriate technology for my classes once I've defined the goals of my course. And it's really important for pharmacy students in particular to know how to find relevant information that is actually legitimate and offers really good information. Next is my resume. And it is just a basic teaching resume with my pharmacy tech experience included, because what I teach is career and tech education, and that has been obviously an integral part of my teaching certification. So the pharmacy tech information is really important. Moving forward, it probably won't be as important because I would like to move into a coaching type of position. So let's move on to the next part, which is activity evidence. We were asked to do a professional development plan, and because I am not working at the time, I just sort of made an idea of what I would do if I was working in the position that I have been working in for the past like 10 years. So it just basically talks about ensuring the ability for other instructors to have professional development sessions. And so I have put here a date of a CTE, Career and Technical Education Department Fair, where they will have professional development offered to them. And so I think that would be really fun. I've done something similar like this in the past, where you have like maybe half-hour to 45-minute sessions, and then some question and answer period and some time for the instructors to practice and play around with the new applications that they've learned about. Here I have some training videos that I did for this class. I had some friends come over, and I set up my smart TV in my living room and showed some presentations. This first one had to do with implementing software and using it effectively for a nice presentation. Then I had one that was more aimed towards students regarding compounding an IV and what actual equipment you would need and how you would choose that equipment. And then this last one, I made a Wix site, website, and it shows different types of applications that can be used in the classroom, and they were all free and web-based applications. So you can go in and actually play with that at your own leisure and look into all of the different apps. Here, excuse me, the presentation section, I did a Prezi presentation just to show how to use the application. My Wix website presentation explains how you can go through at your own pace and go through and examine those different applications. This video tells how to Pinterest so that you can organize your teaching tips. And then this last one was a video presentation that I made in order to present a classroom project for my students. So back up to article summaries, we were asked to provide 3 articles that we found interesting to us regarding technology in the classroom and in education. And so I have those 3 articles with links attached if you'd like to read the articles as well. Extra resources, I have put together some YouTube resources that I like to use, online articles, and then examples of how to develop professional development plans. Next section is the reflection, and the transference reflection I thought was a little bit difficult to wrap my head around, but I think I got through it. The exploration stage, we decided at the beginning to discuss what we were expecting from this experience, this ePortfolio building experience. Then we had to explain about the course and what we got out of it, conjecture, analysis, and just sort of wraps it all up and puts it into something that we can understand what's going on and how that journey was so important and the different aspects of the journey, the different coursework, the different peer reviews, just everything that just culminated in the course itself and being prepared to be a Master's of Instructional Technology candidate in the workforce. So I hope that you enjoyed this presentation, and thank you for looking at it. The reports section will have peer reviews and faculty evaluation reviews. And then I will have a meeting with my professor, and we will go over this ePortfolio in more detail and talk about it. So I'm looking forward to that. Thanks so much.